I'm Sam Thurgood and welcome to my 2-minute Parsha. This week's Parsha begins in a somewhat unusual way because it's in the middle of a paragraph in the Torah. It's a little tricky to find when you're reading it in the Torah because it doesn't appear at the beginning as they usually do. Rashi explains, the name of our sages, that this is because this Parsha, which symbolizes the end of the life of Yaakov Avinu, of our father Jacob, shows that the Jewish people's eyes and hearts were closed from the exile in Egypt and from the troubles of the exile. And just as their eyes and hearts were closed, so too is the Parsha, in a sense, closed. But the Sfat Emet, Rabbi Yehuda Leib Alter, says that what that means is that they were not able to connect to the deep essence, the source of life that gives light to the eyes and the heart. After all, we say in Vayomer, in the third paragraph of the Shema every day, V'lo taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem. Do not stray after your heart and after your eyes. When your heart and eyes stray, when you go aside from where you're supposed to be, when you depart from the point of life and essence, that is when your eyes and heart become closed. But when you are connected deeply to what is true and what is meaningful, your eyes and heart are given life. And that, he says, is why even though it begins in a closed parsha, in a closed paragraph, nonetheless it begins, Vayechi Yaakov be'eret Mitzrayim. Yaakov lived in the land of Egypt. Even in the land of Egypt, the place which symbolizes impurity, which symbolizes distance from Hashem, Yaakov was able to live, Yaakov was able to connect to Hashem, to the Torah, to the source of life. And that, says the Sfat Emet, is the key. When we depart from the truth and when we depart from Hashem, our eyes and heart can close. But there is no situation in which we are destined to depart from Hashem and from the truth, no matter where we are, no matter when we are. Even in the land of Mitzrayim itself, we can connect to the essence of what is true and holy, and that will give life to us, open our hearts and eyes to see the truth. Shabbat Shalom.